poplar tree. From the poplar tree.
What's up, everybody? This is Kalen Jones.
I'm Kevin Avery.
And you're listening to the Jones and Avery Show
for the 7th time.
Feels pretty good, man. We're getting the hang of it. Starting to get the hang of it.
So we got breaking news yesterday. Almost had to do the show at midnight. But yeah, I cannot wait to talk about this. Trent Richardson traded for a first-round pick
from the Cleveland Browns to the Indianapolis Colts. Kevin, what does this mean for the Cleveland Browns, and what does this mean?
That they don't know anything. They've given up. I mean, like, are they going after Bridgewater? Like,
that's why I don't get it.
I would understand if it was next season and Manziel declared for the draft. But Manziel's still a sophomore right now. Like, what are you? Is that the only pick they got?
Well, yeah, that's the only pick that they got out of it. See, my thing is that the Jaguars are already worse than them. They just lost to the Raiders. I mean, I love my Raiders, but come on.
Yeah,
they couldn't beat the Raiders.
Jaguars are done.
It's over. They're going to get the number one pick. If Cleveland doesn't get Bridgewater, now they're looking at no quarterback. I mean, Taj Boyd's pretty good, but I don't see him.
But I mean, like, it's not like a rookie or like a young guy who has potential but hasn't shown any of it. I mean, the guy's had, what is it, like 1,500, how many yards?
He's had 1,055 yards.
Okay, he's got
11 touchdowns.
11 touchdowns last season. Okay, I mean, like, yeah, the first 2 games this year hasn't been great. But last year he played every game he played with, he had broken ribs.
Exactly.
He couldn't sleep laying down last year. He had to sleep in a recliner. So I don't understand what the Browns are doing, first of all. And I mean, like, if anything, I'm training for a quarterback now. Like, they keep on going to the draft, and it's just been horrible. I mean, they went for Quinn. That didn't work out.
Before that, man, they have
Anderson, Couch, Anderson, Derek Anderson, Quinn, and then I think they need to start going for big names in the free agency.
They have no choice.
They need to stop going for the main positions, and they need to start something small. You need to go to defense, get some big names on your D-line or your linebacking core, or get a good wide receiver or something. Because, I mean, right now, they're a mess.
Exactly. And my thing is, I see where they're coming from, but don't give up a player who can take the pressure off of a rookie quarterback. I don't get why you get rid of him.
And now the Colts have 2 of 2012's top 3 picks.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's unbelievable.
And he's perfect for Chuck Pagano.
Yep.
Smash mouth, Oklahoma style.
Chuck Hamilton's excited. That no doubt. And I was saying yesterday, Kevin, you saw that edging. Great, Manning and Edge.
Edwin James.
Now this is Luck and Richardson.
But it's going to be better.
I agree.
That's the thing.
I agree.
You see, okay, Andrew Luck isn't as good as Manning was.
Yeah, but
Trent is better than Edge. James. You know, this is... You know, I read the article, too, like a week ago. Jim Irsay saying, trade for a running back, because we're not having Donald Brown as our second string. That's basically what he said.
Right.
And I was thinking, you know, okay, and then go for someone like Ben.
Exactly, yeah. You're not thinking Trent Richardson.
And then Peter, okay, before school ended, he tells me Paul George traded to the Cavs. I was like, what? No. And so then, like, I came up to him, and he's like, I'm just kidding, haha. And I get home, and he texts me, Trent Richardson traded to the Colts. I was like, yeah, you're not, no.
Yeah.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. And I was like, that's not, or is it, no, it's fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, yeah. So I was like, no, you're not going to fool me again. He's like, whatever. And I looked it up, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this?
Oh, yeah. It was a phenomenal trade. But... All right, Kevin, moving on to more NFL news. Later on today, the Eagles and the Chiefs play Andy Reid's return to Philadelphia. Is this more about Andy Reid's return, or is this more about Chip Kelly solidifying himself as the new face of the Philadelphia Eagles head coaching position?
Andy Reid, because he's been there for how many years? 14. He was there, you know, and I think this is all revolved around. I mean, Michael Vick's already said, I know how Andy Reid's going to play against me. You know, this whole entire game is revolved around all the fan. I wonder how do you think the fan reaction will be? Applause?
Personally, it should be applause. I'd expect applause for considering what he did. 3 back-to-back NFC Champions games. They didn't win all of them. They won 1.
Yeah, that's
took
the
them
problem.
to the Super Bowl for the first time in what, like 80 years? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really good game. That's for sure. But
oh yeah, I agree.
I don't think it's much about Chip Kelly. I think he's already solidified himself with how good Vic has been doing.
Yeah. I agree.
I think that right there already shows how great he's been. But
I think this is a nice send-off, though. I think this is closure, in my opinion. This is the type of closure. Regardless if Andy Reid wins or loses, I think this is pretty good closure to say, okay, we're passing on to Chip Kelly completely. Say this, you gotta get used to that eerie feeling seeing Andy Reid in red.
Yeah, I got you. I think at the end of the day, though, the Chiefs take it.
You think so?
I think they might take it. A close win.
Wow.
And the Eagles fans are gonna forever dislike Andy Reid after this. Because I mean, okay, he did a lot for them, but he didn't get that Super Bowl.
Right.
That was a long time.
Exactly.
I mean, they should have won it with McNabb and Terrell
when they played New England.
Yeah. They should have won that.
They should have. I agree 100%. It was hurtful watching. That was my first ever NFL jersey, man.
And now Chip Kelly's showing him how to coach, though, because Andy Reid had an amazing team.
Yeah.
When they got Asamoah.
Exactly.
Cromartie. Okay, those two guys didn't perform well, but he had LaShawn McCoy, who has been top 3 running back in the league, and everyone's forgot about him. And now, last week he had about 40 rushing yards, but he had over 120 receiving. Yeah,
because Chip Kelly knows how to utilize. He knows how to get full potential of the offense. I think it's going to be whether or not he gets it out of the defense. I mean, that's a big question.
This game depends all on Alex Smith.
Oh yeah, I agree. And he's an X factor, and as much as I don't like him,
I love him. Only because he's on my fantasy.
Yeah, but Andy Reid, he did a very good job, already turning it around in Kansas City.
All right, same ballpark. We got
different leagues,
different
age
levels. I don't know. Autographs. Keep that. Johnny Manziel. What do you got on that, John? Someone said he's not draftable.
Yeah, according to an SI article by Peter King, NFL draft officials considered Manziel to be undraftable.
Okay, undraftable based on what?
Based on his mood swings on the field.
I'm sorry, but I don't care about your mood swing.
Yeah,
if you're throwing the ball, give me yardage, give me points. You're on my team. You're playing for me. I'm drafting you. I don't understand. Okay, when he does get drafted, Jones, who do you see as the perfect fit?
Well, Kevin, before we get into that, I want to throw this out there. Last week, 562 yards total. 464 of them were passing, with 5 touchdowns against 2 picks. He had 98 yards rushing, again against Alabama. The most NFL similar defense. This prolific defense.
He's a Drew Brees that can run.
And he can throw downfield.
Yeah.
Kevin, the Philadelphia Eagles will be a perfect fit for Johnny Manziel. Yes, he will. He's going to slip to the bottom of the first. You just saw that.
No, he won't.
Maybe even later.
No, he won't.
Maybe even later.
No, he won't.
I don't care what people say, 5'11", 210, I don't care.
They were saying RG3 wasn't going to be taken top 3 either. And look what happened.
No, well,
he jumped up there. And now look. Cam Newton, what happened to that? Everyone was saying he's going to be at the bottom of the draft board. And what happened?
That's that year. But this is John Manziel. We've had a year with John Manziel. Both those guys were only 1 year guys.
Of his freshman year.
Still.
We're basing this off of 1 year.
Yeah, that's what I'm basing off this year too. From what I've read,
he's a top 5 pick. He's a top 5.
He deserves. I believe. I agree 100%. I believe John Manziel's a top 5 pick at this point.
The perfect team for him. If they didn't have a quarterback, I'd say Detroit. Okay, that would be perfect. You got Reggie Bush in the backfield. You got Calvin. Okay, that'd be perfect for me. But realistically, I see him going to Jacksonville. I think that would revive them. They have MJD back there. Maybe his last 2 years of his career might be actually good now if they were to get Manziel.
Right.
Take some pressure off of him. Utilize Blackmon because he went off the second half of last year. And I could see him bringing back the Jags to a playoff team like they were with Gerard back in, I think, 2004, something like that.
Yeah. I agree. I see where you're coming from with that. But definitely, Kevin, I think Johnny Manziel, ridiculously underrated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick break.
Paul George, superstar? That's
you think so?
I believe so. 2 years. He's going to be. Not right now. Right now he's a star. You don't get that super for years.
We'll find out when we come back. This is Jones and Avery Show.
I get my money right.
News out of NBA. Another man is off the trading market for this 2014 season, and that's Paul George. George on USA Today reported Paul George directed this quote towards fans, saying, "A long-term contract is going to get done. There will be a deal signed and sealed on the table before season."
Well, man.
Me and the Pacers are on the same page.
Dang. Kevin, with that said, do you think he solidified himself as a superstar?
No.
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 Not yet?
Superstar, my definition, is rings. Okay? Carmelo's not a superstar. Dwight is not a superstar. Okay, Kevin Durant's not a superstar.
Wow.
Durant's the closest thing to a superstar.
Kevin.
You're not a superstar until you have rings. And that's what Kobe, that's what LeBron, that's what Dwayne have. Okay, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker. Except Tony Parker, I don't know about superstar. Maybe he's a star with a ring. But Paul George is going to be, once LeBron is gone, Paul George will, I believe, will
elevate himself.
Will be the new
right.
Kobe LeBron.
Okay.
It'll be him and Durant, I think.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
And if the Heat do lose, it will be to Paul George. It will be because of Paul George. I'm calling it right now. That playoff series is killing him. You know he's going to be training all year long. You know he's got to be bulking up because you know that LeBron's just torturing him.
Yeah, and that's what I think is going to be the difference. I don't think he's a superstar yet, like you're saying. But I love my Heat. I think they're going to win again. I believe that the Heat are going to three-peat. But I think Paul George, give him 2 years. I think you give him like 1 or 2 more pieces. Not even pieces, just bench players. I think that's going to be a totally different outlook on the Eastern Conference. Because Paul George is a monster. He is.
His game is improving now. He's got the three-point shot getting better. The defense is getting better. And the Pacers are going to be a force here in a couple years.
Amen. They're going to be a force this year.
All right, so staying on the court, we're back with more Dwight drama. We got
Lord have mercy.
Steve Blake in an interview with Mike Trudell saying, after praising Chris Kamen's game, how he has a mid-range shot, rebounding, whatnot, he goes on to say, Chris gives us a little bit more dynamic option than just Dwight rolling to the basket every time.
This is Steve Blake talking?
This is Steve Blake.
Has he realized that Steve Nash is on the roster at almost 40 years old and is more dynamic than him? I mean,
okay.
Is he one of the top?
Do you not remember Steve Blake scoring about, I believe he had, was it a triple-double? I don't know. He had a huge game when, in those last couple games, he had about 30 points, 10 assists. Okay.
Have you not seen Steve Nash?
Steve has solidified himself as a bench player, Jones. Okay?
No.
Yes, as a solid role player.
He's better than Steve Blake. Steve Nash is much better than Steve Blake.
Steve Blake, I'm talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's always been a bench player.
Cut out the first names, okay? It's just Blake.
Yeah, Blake.
Blake has solidified himself as a good bench player finally for the Lakers. Okay? But have you forgotten Nash is 40 years old, though? And he's injury prone?
Yeah.
As much as I love him and I hope he stays healthy, I don't see it happening.
Right.
I don't know, but...
Alright, so back to the topic, though. What's your opinion on Blake's comments?
I agree with him.
Really?
You know, Dwight didn't like running the pick and roll at all. You know, he wanted to be a back to the basket type player, which he's not. He doesn't have that game yet. You know, and I think he should have been more open to it, and we would have had a lot more success. Chris Kaman is open to anything, and that's what makes a team great. It's when the player is able to utilize his abilities in different ways on the court. And that's what Chris Kaman brings to the table. As long as he stays healthy, we're a solid 6-7 seed team. Which is sad. I can't believe I just know.
Okay, but no, I can see where you're coming from. Good job, Lakers fan. Way to be logical.
No, I'm logical. I'm like all these others. Retarded Lakers fans have to do with it.
Yeah, I got you.
Kobe's better than LeBron.
Alright.
I'm a slap.
Kevin.
Like, I'm sorry, not right now.
Alright.
We gotta come down to reality, people. Lakers aren't a championship team.
They aren't. But anyway,
now
moving on.
Mitch Kupchak was
Let's go back to another former Lakers center. All right, you good? All right. Another former Lakers center was in the news, Kevin. Andrew Bynum.
What is wrong? Did you go bowling again?
That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I said the other day. How's he been bowling? Apparently, he's not going to be ready till about mid-season.
What? According to who?
It's a setback, according to Bleacher Report, my friend.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find this article because I heard that he was going to be ready by season.
Mm-hmm.
But the main question is,
if he isn't,
is it time to give up on Bynum?
That's what I'm asking.
And the answer is no.
Really?
No. Okay, there's plenty of teams out there who can sign Bynum for 2 years, and if he don't play 1 year, that's fine. They can wait. Charlotte, for instance. Toronto, for instance. Okay, you aren't going anywhere in the next 2 years. You could wait a year for Bynum to get healthy. 7-footer who put up, I believe, 16, 12, and 2 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's a dynamic player. He's what you want in a center. He's got the size, rebounding. The only thing is attitude. And with the right coach, you could top that down and make him a very... I mean, I can't talk right now. The TV is distracting me. You can make him a very viable option in an offense. So, yeah, we're trying to find this because I don't believe you one bit.
Well, I'm just saying, I can't find it. But at the point, after that point, though, I think it is time to give up on him.
Why?
Because it's just like, it's another...
define give up.
Define give up as in, don't sign the dude for 2 years and a $2 million guarantee.
So basically,
a year.
Greg Oden.
Exactly. He's in the same boat as Greg Oden. Nowhere better, nowhere worse.
No,
same
he's
exact boat.
No, he's not.
I don't think he's as much of a defensive presence, is he?
I find him more. He proved that with Mike Brown. He did that with Mike Brown. He showed it, and now he's back with Mike Brown. Okay, when he was with Mike Brown, he had that 30 rebound game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he was going 25, 12, and 3 blocks at a time on multiple nights.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's back with that guy, with a point guard.
Probably a better team, or more fluid team, might I say. More fluid.
Yeah, better team.
But here it is, Kevin.
So
a 2 year, $24 million contract.
Yep. Okay. Bleacher Report says it. While it's concerning to hear that Bynum is nowhere near ready, there was, okay. Only $6 million guaranteed though. See, that's the kind of contract that you need with him.
Less.
No.
Even with the
$6 million,
you give him less.
he's not going to sign anything less. Okay. He barely signed this deal. Okay. So, Bynum is a very valuable option in any team, and it's not time to give up on him. So, staying in the injury area, let's move on to Gronkowski. Should the Patriots rush him back?
Well, Kevin, earlier this week, there were reports of Gronkowski being 50-50 to return. That was dismissed later on that day. But personally, I think that the Patriots, if they're smart, they don't rush this dude back. He's their only real threat offensively. I mean, Julian Edelman
Tompkins, dude.
No.
Tompkins, I need to send him some hate mail. He cost me 14 fantasy points. That's what he cost me. Okay? God, that was horrible.
Yeah, but
that was horrible.
He doesn't have any weapons. This is the first time I can really say Tom Brady hasn't had any weapons.
My teeth were breaking watching that game. From the soul. Like, how do you drop that easy of a pass? And you're right, you shouldn't be rushing
your star player back.
Who's had, 4 surgeries now?
Exactly, yeah, already.
And I think Gronk is done. You don't have that many surgeries. I mean, it's not like he's a cornerback where there's not much physical contact needed. He's a tight end who's blocking and in red zone situations, and it's not time to rush him at all.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, I agree. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on.
It's rivalry week.
Just to let you know.
Rivalry.
And it's going to be the Raiders versus the Broncos, Kevin. It's the Orange Crush versus the Silver and Black Showdown.
Turn those teams loud over here.
When we come back, we'll be discussing our favorite team, as they battle each other on Monday night. This is the Jones and Avery Show.
Of course.
Orange Crush is the silver machine glass.
2 times a year. And this is Monday Night Football. Everyone knows my hate for you and your Raiders. Well, not for you personally. Just your opinion of your Raiders.
Alright. Well,
Martin had a dream of the Broncos destroying them once again.
Alright.
So,
oh my goodness.
here we go.
Let's jump right into this, Kevin. Broncos actually lost a key player this week to a season-ending injury, Ryan Clady. He's only missed 75 snaps his entire career. How does this affect the Broncos going forward?
It's horrible. Broncos his whole life with Boise State, and now he's hurt.
Always been wearing orange. I just noticed that. He's always been wearing orange.
Being orange.
Always been a Broncos, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about that? How about that? Where winners are made.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
no, this is a huge impact. He's one of the best tackles in the game, left tackle. And how much does this affect Peyton Manning?
To the blind side, man.
I don't think too much.
Really?
Peyton Manning has the highest IQ of any QB. He's been through this before, okay, with injuries in Indy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this isn't his first rodeo here. Okay, the man's 37, 36 years old. He knows what to do. He knows what to expect. And we got a good pickup in Winston Justice, who's a veteran.
But who can't stay healthy as well, though. He's had his injury concern.
But I think we're going to move Orlando Franklin to the left tackle.
Really? That would be smart, yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
6'7".
That's what I was wondering, because Winston's a natural right tackle. He's always been a run blocker.
Yeah. And so, I wouldn't mind having Orlando Franklin over there. And Manny Ramirez has been doing actually really good for us in the center position. And so then we're going to have Chris Cooper will be coming back soon. J.D. Walton will be coming back soon. So we're not. I mean, it's a horrible loss, but it's not going to affect us that much.
All right.
So moving on. How will Pryor being used have an effect in this game?
Ooh, well, Terrell Pryor, man, I can't even lie. I wasn't on his bandwagon at first.
Oh, no.
I was a Matt Flynn fan at first until Flynn got hurt. And then we found out his forearms aren't healthy and he can't throw the ball deep. That's when I got mad.
No, you got mad when I said Tim Tebow is better than Terrell Pryor.
No, and you're a fool for that. You're a fool for that.
No, I'm not.
A fool for that.
Tim Tebow is better than Terrell Pryor.
No, he's not, man.
Yes, he is. Terrell Pryor is 1-1. Tebow started 5-0.
And was a bust of a first-round pick.
Oh,
my. Supplemental
no,
pick.
he's not a bust.
Supplemental
he
pick.
took us to the playoffs and beat the Steelers. That's not a bust.
Yeah, that is. You don't
not a bust.
Okay. Anyways, where is he now?
Tim Tebow.
That's right.
Skip Bayless again.
That's right.
Calling for you.
Where's he at?
You just wait.
Terrell Pryor, again, Oakland kind of scared me a little bit last week against Jacksonville. They didn't use him this
Oakland scares me all the time.
That's because you're scared of us, man.
I'm scared of your fans. That's what I'm scared of.
Anyways, the Broncos will not be able to stop Terrell Pryor getting on the edge. They won't. Von Miller's not there. You don't have any pass rush.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aside
we don't have
from Sean Phillips.
Sean Phillips? Okay.
And your secondary
Wesley Woodyard?
Suspect.
Wesley Woodyard? Raheem Moore? Okay. Danny Trevathan?
Suspect.
Huh?
Who? Jenny? Who?
Trevathan.
Exactly.
I don't even know how to say it.
He's suspect. Every single one.
Him and Woodyard are one of the best Kentucky-bred linebackers ever. And they will stop your boy. Okay?
No, they won't.
And our defensive Derek Wolfe will be in there.
The Colts. I think we held back. I think we stepped off the gas against the Jaguars last week. I really think so. And they kind of pretty.
You're talking about a team that could get beaten by my USC team right now.
Oh my goodness.
With the Jaguars.
Good night. You're
Jaguars.
Oh my goodness. Don't even
San
start
Jose
with
State.
Don't even start with us.
Keno High School.
All right. Anyway.
Your brother's Pop Warner's team could beat the Jaguars.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Again, this is a team that almost beat the Colts. is the team that just wiped out the Jaguars without really trying. Again.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that's such an achievement. You wiped out the Colts, the Jaguars. Why didn't you tell me that in the first place? Oh, that was
Here you go, though. Terrell Pryor, his stat line. Prediction. Almost a guarantee.
Prediction.
Guaranteed. 200.
You know what they predicted in the 12 fantasy points. What did you get me?
218 yards.
218 yards.
3
what?
touchdowns passing. This all through the air. 3 passing touchdowns. 218 yards passing. 98 yards rushing. 1 touchdown.
This is your prediction?
This is my pick. 27-24 Raiders. Go ahead.
Okay. 24-27 Raiders. Minus the 27. Blowout. Broncos. Okay? This is the only game that I will say the Broncos will win. Peyton Manning is going to carve you up with Demarius and West. You have no secondary. What are you going to do against Wes Welker? What have you done against Wes Welker in the past? Tom Brady has destroyed you with Wes Welker. Peyton Manning is going to destroy you with Wes Welker. 9 sacks.
Pretty good between 2 games. Anyways,
how many
speaking of sacks.
How many do we have?
Minus Von Miller. That's how many you have.
That was my point.
How much will you guys miss Von Miller going into this week?
I'm sorry, who?
Exactly. Who? Von Miller.
Exactly. That's how much of an effect of him being out will have against us in this game, because you are nothing to us. You are nothing but a piece of gum stuck in our school and no one pays attention to. Okay.
I don't think people like gum stuck in the shoe, though. It's annoying.
Dried up.
No, it's that stuff that gets stuck
exactly.
in the
You're annoying. Everyone keeps talking about it.
People realize it's there, and you're just like, you can't get it off.
Oh, I can get it off. Yeah, I can. I can shake it off. I get it off all the time.
How much does Von Miller affect your team?
Nothing. It's the Raiders.
Oh,
that old line is horrible.
Do you realize you're going up against a dual threat quarterback with
a dual threat
no
rookie
pass rush
quarterback
against nobody? You got again.
No pass rush. No pass rush. Robert Ayers, Woodyard, Trevathan.
You played the Ravens.
We played the Giants. And the Ravens? What's wrong with the Ravens?
Their offensive line isn't that good.
Super Bowl champ.
Oh my God! What does that have to do with the offensive line, though?
It's a lot better than the Raiders.
No, it's not.
Oh Lordy!
No, it's not.
Okay, you know what? We need to get Jones on some medication right now because he's hallucinating.
Oh my God.
Okay. This is I can't believe it. Give me that. Ravens have Michael Orr, okay?
Who got hurt in the game.
Okay, yeah, towards the end after we were already blowing him out. Okay? You cannot handle Sean Phillips, Derek Wolfe, Dickerson, Woodyard, Trevathan, and even Raheem Moore when he goes on the blitz.
Dude, I told you. How do you make up for a crappy offensive line? You get a scrambling quarterback. Okay, and then we had Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, who was excellent. Good luck. Excellent at breaking off coverage. No, you can only play in the slot. No. And we don't. Okay, then that helps us more. Again, Denarius Moore and Rod Streeter both have been playing out wide and have been doing very well. Oh, very well. Bryce Butler has been doing very well. I'm sorry, who? 2 games. This is 2 games. Sorry, who? Bryce Butler. Who? He's playing up the slot. That's what I'm saying. Who? Who's Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie? Bryce Butler. All right. Who's Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie? Oh, well, he's the first-round pick from Arizona. Went to Philadelphia. Had a couple disappointing seasons, but then came back to the Broncos and revived his career. That's who Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie is. Really? Okay. You want me to tell you about Demaryius Thomas? Do you want me to tell you about Charles Woodson? Charles Woodson? Oh, you mean the overaged veteran? Did you not? Overaged? Did you not see him dive over a defender and he tackled Maurice Jones-Drew? Speaking of, I'm surprised he didn't pop out his hip. That Raiders defense has 9 sacks. You know what? I need to look up my team. 2 games. How many sacks do we have? 2 games. This defense, and Kevin, this is one thing. Okay, against the Colts, whose O-line isn't that great, and then the Jaguars. You should have gotten 9 alone in the Jaguars. Okay. Okay, so what? Is he the whole offensive line? 7 people. Does he have a 10-foot wingspan on each arm? No. This is not just our D-line. No. This is 7 different people who've gotten sacked through 2 games. Exactly, that proves my point. No, it's the Jaguars. No, that means it's coming from our corners. Peyton Manning's going to have to count for the corners. You're going to have to count for the safeties. Okay, that's fine. Break up. Send your corners to us. We're just going to dump it off to West, and he's going to take it to home. Hurry up, break off. We'll send it to Eric Decker. He'll pop a couple of juke moves here and there. Send it to Demarius Thomas on the street and outrun you. I'm calling it again. DJ Haynes going to shut down Demarius Thomas. What? Okay. Even if he does that. First interception. We don't care about Wes Welker.
You don't care about Wes
I
Welker.
don't care about Wes Welker's going to kill it.
Eric Decker.
Let me give you this. Wes Welker is going to kill it. There's no
Julius
doubt.
Thomas.
Julius Thomas we can account
Julius
for.
Thomas.
Theo Moore?
You can
Theo Moore?
What has he done?
The only thing I'm worried about is Tyvon Branch.
What did he do against Kobe Fleener? Not a damn thing. Oh man, Jones, you're getting me so heated. I need to look at before we end the show. I need to pull up how many. You keep on giving them your conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy
theories with your Raiders.
Conspiracy theories. 7. The Raiders are going to win this game.
You wish.
The Raiders are going to win this game. Darren McFadden just came up 100-yard game. Again, they didn't try. They played the Jaguars. They didn't try. They didn't play the full playbook.
Oh my God!
I think we're going to
again. I didn't know.
The
Jaguars. Oh, you're so good.
Terrell Pryor this week.
You beat the Jaguars.
It's going to be beautiful, Kevin. I'm telling you right now.
That makes so much sense.
It's going to be
the number 2 pick in last year's draft. Before that. I didn't know you beat the Jaguars. Who cares? It's the Jaguars.
Who do you beat? New York?
Yes.
3 bucks.
The Giants. I'm sorry.
3 bucks.
Victor Cruz. I'm sorry. Hakeem Nicks. I'm sorry. Eli Manning. I'm sorry. David Wilson. Well, he's.
Oh, is that who? Backtrack on that one.
Because of us.
No, backtrack on that. David Wilson hasn't played.
Raheem Moore shut them down.
No, Kevin. Did you see? All 3 of those interceptions were fluky. All 3 of them.
Your win against the Jaguars was fluky. That's fluky.
Kevin,
your players are fluky. That's
what's fluky. You're going to tell me it's a fluky?
Your logo is fluky.
Beat the Colts.
Your logo is fluky.
We almost beat the Colts.
You know what that equals?
Terrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's a master question for you. Almost beat the Colts equals lost. You lost. In the game you should have won, you lost. You can't finish. That's why you won't finish against the Broncos, because you wouldn't have started in the first place.
Have you pulled up your stat yet?
It's loading. Your phone is too slow.
Oh my goodness. It's you. It just isn't like you. Maybe you should look at the stats. Have you looked at the stats yet?
I'm looking. Okay, we got 5 sacks without Von Miller right now.
That's 5 sacks. We have 9. We almost doubled that, Kevin.
We got 6 interceptions. What do you got?
You got 3.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got on me? Huh?
Some picks.
Oh, I didn't even mention about my other safety, and I can't say his name.
Exactly.
And Hasso. 18 tackles. Okay, 1 for a loss. Wesley Woodyard. Okay, he's got a sack. Danny Trevathan's got a sack. Sean Phillips got 2.5. I'm not done. You want to talk about stats? I've got people that people know about.
No one knows about Danny Trevathan. Anyways,
he's gonna be.
Before Kevin keeps going on, let's move on to the bottom line.
Kentucky, and the Broncos are gonna beat them. What? Okay, you know what? No.
Yeah.
No. Okay, you know what? No. Final score. What's the final score? Who do you have as the final score?
Right now, Kevin. Final score: 27-24 Raiders. But I don't think that the Raiders are going to lose this game. Sorry. Kevin, who do you think is going to win this week? Obviously, Denver Broncos.
Okay, would you like to revise your question, please?
How much do you have them winning by? Let me say that.
Would you like to revise it again?
How much do you have them winning by?
No, how much will they win by?
Oh my goodness.
Total score. Let's see here. Yeah, 20. I got 41-14.
Oh my goodness. You're crazy.
With a missed field goal.
Really?
Okay. So.
Really?
Before we move into our bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, I won last week in our football predictions. I'm currently 11-5.
Oh my goodness.
Jones.
I'm 10-6. I'm 10-6. I'm only 1 game back.
Oh no, was I 11-5?
Yeah, you're 11-5. You're 12-5. I'm 11-6.
No, I think no.
Yeah,
no. I'm 11-4. You're 10-5.
All right. So now you're 12-4. I'm 11-5.
Now I am? How am I?
Because the Steelers game.
Oh.
The Steelers got smacked up.
So, as we pull up the schedule and make our predictions, let's talk about our bottom line real quick. My bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't looked at them, you need to look them up. The Lakers' new Hollywood Knights jerseys are out, and I'm liking them.
They're ugly.
You know, you just like to just bash
They're ugly.
Ego.
They're ugly.
When I'm sitting with you, my ego just goes down.
They're ugly.
Define me as a Raiders fan. You know
They are ugly.
No, they are gorgeous.
They're black like the Raiders jerseys, though. You realize that? The irony?
You know they got gold in actually a history? Okay, never mind. I shouldn't say that. You
yeah, we have 3.
Okay, we have recent history. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
That's nice, but we have to...
But no, realistically, though, I thought it was going to be just black and gold.
Mm-hmm.
But they added some purple in there, and it actually looks pretty good. It's got a different shade of gold, and it actually looks nice. Jones, what do you got for your bottom line?
Well, I got Eagles quarterback, one of my former favorite players of all time. First ever jersey that I had, Donovan McNabb. His jersey will be retired tonight when the Eagles take on the Chiefs. Congrats to you, Donovan McNabb. You had a phenomenal career. Unfortunately, couldn't get that Super Bowl ring, but it was a great career for Donovan McNabb.
So, before we end the show, we're going to pull up our predictions for Super Bowl,
you're thinking Super Bowl. Broncos are making a Super Bowl.
you know,
I'm just kidding.
If only I didn't jinx.
I'm sorry. You just jinxed yourself, man.
I didn't jinx
That's
anything.
an omen. No, it's an omen now.
I did not say
it's
anything.
An omen.
Okay, you know what? Who you got tonight? Chiefs, Eagles.
Eagles. Ravens, Texans, Kevin. Who you got?
Well, what about me?
Yeah, Chiefs, Eagles. Who you got?
I got the Chiefs. Look at the Chiefs.
What?
I got the Chiefs.
In Philly?
In Philly.
Oh.
Chiefs pull it out.
Okay, then. What about Ravens, Texans?
Texans.
Oh, I agree with you there.
You know what? Browns, Vikings. We're going to skip that one.
Why?
Vikings!
Oh.
Come on now.
I was going to say, dude, don't tell me... Well, hey, don't discredit the Browns defense. No, all right, going on. Going on.
They're going against
Christian Ponder. They're going against Christian Ponder.
But they're going against AP.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, end of story.
Right.
Next matchup. Giants-Panthers.
Ooh. Wow. Give me the Giants. I think they have a bounce-back week.
Okay, I got the Panthers. Upset of the week.
Wow.
Packers-Bengals.
Give me the Pack. I'm riding Aaron Rodgers. I like the Bengals defense, but I'm riding Aaron Rodgers.
Yep, same here. All right, Rams-Cowboys.
Give me the Rams.
Really? I got the Cowboys here.
Really?
Yeah, I think Des Bryant goes off.
I think that DeMarco Murray gives me good fantasy points, but Des Bryant gets shut down. Redskins-Lions. Who do you got?
Redskins start 0-3.
Wow. Yeah. You don't think they're going to bounce back out of the Redskins?
Really? Well, where are they playing at?
I have no clue, actually.
They're at Washington? At Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Lions.
Yeah, I got the Lions.
0-3.
Come on now.
Bucks, Pats.
Oh, my God. That's a hard one. I'm going to pick against the Patriots just out of spite. Buccaneers. Give me Doug Martin.
I got the Pats on this one. Their defense is still lethal.
Saints, Cardinals. Who do you got?
Saints.
Really?
Saints.
I got the Cardinals.
Really?
Honey Badger. I'm riding the Cardinals, man. Honey Badger.
That was an amazing play he had, though, against the Rams.
When he forced the fumble first week,
man.
He's
back.
Underrated.
He's back.
Underrated as heck. And his life's back together. That's a great part.
Dodgers.
Woo.
Well, the update popped up.
Yeah, I see.
Chargers, Titans.
Ooh, give me the Chargers. I think, as much as I hate Phil Rivers, but
yeah, I got
he's doing something right this year.
Same here. Got the Chargers. Falcons, Dolphins.
Falcons, Matt Ryan. Give me Matty Ice and Julio. Can't stop it.
Oh, man. I'm going to come back to that one. Bills, Jets.
Well, you can't come back to it. You can't come back to it. No, you can't come back to it.
I'm sorry, Peter. I got the Falcons on this one.
All right, there you go. Bills, Jets. Who do you got?
I got the Bills. E.J. Manuel.
Yeah, exactly. E.J. Manuel over Geno Smith. Forgive me, E.J., for not rating you higher. I forgive you.
Here we go. Colts, Niners. Trent Richardson's not playing.
He is, but he's not going to be ready. He really is. Yeah.
He's playing?
Yeah, he's playing.
I thought they said he's not eligible.
He's playing. No, he's playing.
What?
I swear he's playing. I saw the update earlier. It says that he was happy with being in the Colts system, but he will not be playing.
Exactly. Yeah, there we go.
He will not. He will play, but it'll be when. Oh, you know what? Fine. Either way, 49ers. 49ers.
Okay. Jags, Seahawks.
Seahawks. Oh my God, that's a joke.
I've got the Jaguars losing. Next one. Bears, Steelers.
Oh my goodness. Give me the Bears. Jay Cutler and Mark Trestman's offense. Let's go.
Bears. Alright, and...
Finally.
Broncos. End of story. Broncos.
Raiders.
End of story.
Raiders.
Broncos are going to win.
Raiders.
You don't want
Raiders.
to Look, here we go. This is nice. Some folks 2 sacks.
Raiders.
Fahim Moore, 1 interception. Rogers Cormier, multiple slaps or multiple deflections. Peyton Manning, 3 touchdowns.
Raiders.
No John Moreno, 1 touchdown.
Prior to your loss.
Okay. And Janikowski with the, I guess making it not a blowout with that last field.
Well, fire, baby, I'm telling you.
No.
I'm telling you. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, probably going to take the big ball. They want cut, baby.
This is the Jones and Avery show. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kalen Jones, and here with Kevin Avery.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 7, out.